Oh,
Pause.
Whoa. Those Michelobs are kicking in quick.
Shit.
Dr. Disrespect My Body.
Yeah.
And I'm just Dr. Disrespect, but I just have a fucking...
you gotta sit like
I just
that.
have
Beer
a
barrel.
Just own up to it.
And I just have like taco stains on, and it's just tit dirt on my white shirt and shit like that. Welcome to the Shots Fired podcast. I'm Jake, and I'm a Grass Daddy, and I'm joined once again. I think I might be having deja vu, because I feel like it wasn't that long ago that you guys were sitting at this table before me to record an episode. Ben and Spencer, welcome back. Big round of applause from the studio audience. You are allowed to talk.
You
just called me Spencer.
Was this a bit or?
Did I really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that wasn't a bit. I thought you were fucking with him.
I thought you were too. That's why I didn't say anything, and I was just staring at you.
I'm
said
so
Ben and
used
Spencer.
to having you guys on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ben,
Awesome.
I used to think I was a special guest.
Zane and Ben.
Ben and Zane. That's actually
Now I'm
what
just a filler act.
I actually have Bane and Zen on my notes.
Fuck it.
Because the other day at work, one of our bosses said Zen and Bane.
You combined.
He didn't mean to.
Yeah.
But
It was early in the morning.
Zane, I'm sorry. You know,
Glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you could fill in for our other guests that are, I guess, have bigger and better things to do.
Like, what, do they have a life or something?
Like, come support their friend trying to like make a creative dream and
What an asshole.
starting from the scratch in his fucking mom's basement. This is my mom's house. But you might be wondering why I got this on. We had some shots fired at your boy on the old Grass Daddies TikTok.
Yeah.
There is some fucking low life wannabes
Haters.
just jumping in
jealous.
the comment sections and just throwing some hate at your boy. So
You know what? And we love it.
Jealous at
Bring the hate.
your success.
I'm trying to stay, protected. If they go for a rib shot, you got me. But the vital organs, okay, they're staying protected.
We're
staying
protected
at all costs.
Jake's standing here like,
What's
make
that
America
mean?
great again.
What'd you do?
Shots fired and they missed.
Oh,
He's still living and breathing.
Fight.
The Grass Daddies live on.
is that what he yelled? Fight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he... Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I thought he yelled like "fuck" at first. I didn't even.
Fuck my ear hurts. Jesus Christ.
Anyways, do you guys want to crack open the old mini fridge and take a gander?
The old
at
magic
what it's
mini
got for
fridge.
us?
Oh, all right, they unlocked it.
Open sesame.
What we got?
Some fucking
premium
Michelob Ultra.
Michelob Ultra.
Superior light beer.
See, the moment we sat down, it knew Spencer wasn't here because apparently Spencer can't drink these because they give him a hangover. I think we, in the name of human science, should obliterate every single one of the beers in there.
Yeah.
And then, well, you didn't. You didn't hear why.
Oh,
You're just like, I'm down.
yeah. You didn't have to tell me.
But I'm kind of curious if this gives us a hangover or not. And then we can report to Spencer like, hey,
Your theory's bullshit.
It's if we stop now though. Or after
are
the
these
beers.
are these twist offs? Because I really wanted
They're
to.
not. I did just try it. Oh, they are.
God damn it!
Can you pop them? Or is that
I mean, you
I
can
really-
still use it for the culture.
Can you?
Yeah, why not? I'm sure so.
Because I got this. If you like to gamble, like
okay, I'm your man. Win some, lose some. It's all the same to me.
can you really?
I mean,
shit.
it does. It's not the same. Like, you don't get the.
Yeah, you need
Oh.
the. You need the.
Do you want to use the
Yeah,
ace
sure.
of spades? The ace of
Oh, here.
spades.
I'll do it for the culture.
Fuck.
Can you twist them back?
You're gonna twist it back on and then pop it open.
There
with
we
the,
go.
with the ace of spades.
How do you use it? Which side do you?
Oh
yeah.
there you go.
Well, I mean,
For
you
the
already opened this. You probably could have just flicked it off. Isn't that nice, though? It's a
That is
fucking
nice.
metal ace of spades. Thank you guys all for tuning in to another episode. Once again, here on a Friday. Hey, we do have to clink our glasses really
Oh,
quick because
we
we
don't-
have to celebrate our first weekend off
Let's go.
of the season.
Cheers, boys.
We can really enjoy our Friday today because it is our first weekend off of the season.
And you got Husker football tomorrow.
Are you
Shit,
deleting
it's
that?
so cold. I was trying to. I just can't.
That's pretty tasty. Speaking of the cold, we've been braving the cold this week, putting out Christmas lights. How you guys feeling about it? We're basically done.
Well, I showed up on the last day of it, so I feel pretty good about it.
I think Ben started to understand how I'm feeling about it for the last hour of work.
With that one tree you helped me with?
No.
No,
the very last tree.
Which one did you do?
The really very tall one? And I lost my cool. I had to walk away.
No, that was the one before that.
Oh, it was the one. The last two trees.
Yeah.
You already left to take the lift back. Spencer disappeared, and it was me, Ben, Brick, and Bruce. And
Bruce has some ideas. Sorry,
Brick, Ben, and Bruce.
He did have ideas. They were not good ones.
Like for how to do it, or was just throwing out.
No, they were like on how to do it.
None of them.
And like, how many trees do you think I hung this week? About 30.
A majority.
And for the listeners out there, we're not just hanging Christmas lights on some
we're
little.
Not just draping them on.
We're not draping them on.
Porch.
These aren't trees that you're putting in your fucking living room.
No.
Right. These are 30, 40 foot fucking trees.
Right.
And we did.
And we're using painter's poles.
Yeah.
Fully extended to get them up.
And how many trees? How many trees are there? You say 50?
I'd say that's probably a fair number.
There's probably about 50 trees, and we did all of them in a week. And I'd say I did about 20, 25. I say I hung at least half of them.
It's a pretty good number.
I would say you probably had your hands on at least half.
And I was on edge today. I got 2 hours. I was on 2 hours of sleep. Couldn't sleep last night.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I couldn't sleep last night.
Talk to psychologist Jake.
Well,
we'll get that later.
I just couldn't sleep. Okay, so I'm waking up Friday. A lot of milligrams, a lot of caffeine, and last hour of the day. I'm just ready to fucking go home, ready to drink, ready to hang out with the boys, and the last two trees, just the lights were getting tangled, caught. I couldn't hook the top; it came off twice, and I just started losing I just was like, just getting pissed.
It's always gonna happen when you're, and that is the worst scenario because when you're like having a bad day and nothing's working right, you hit every stoplight on the way into work. Your belt loop gets caught on like the door handle. Like you hip check yourself on the corner of the table.
It's the best.
It's like a why me?
But then you're doing something like Christmas lights, and it's like that's to a T the most frustrating thing.
Well, then you fucking fell down a tree. I did.
Not
really. You did scrape the shit out of your knee.
I scraped all the skin off my knee. So the second time, after the hook fell off the tree, it was like dangled in there. It was tangled up, and I just looked at Ben. I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna climb the tree and grab it." And I tried to put the
skinny one on the right.
Yeah, that was stupid. But I
was the tall one.
Seems pretty flimsy.
It was pretty flimsy. No. You know the birch tree, the one that kind of goes out.
The river birch.
Yeah, I tried to use my legs to like kind of weed my way out, and I got about 3-4 feet up.
Yeah.
And my boots, Cam's boots, they're old boots, and they slipped, and I fell all the way down, and my knee scraped the fucking bark all the way down. And I looked at Ben, and I go, "Take the pull. I need a break."
Yeah.
And then
happens to the best of us.
It does, But hey,
we gotta figure.
Christmas lights are done.
They are pretty much done. I think the only thing we have left is like the back railing, which could get done next week.
We're not doing it.
No big.
We can get that done in an hour, so we'll make it take a day.
We'll make sure it's on Monday, so Ben has to help.
Tell the club has to do it.
No, he got fired.
Fuckers.
Honestly.
R.I.P. Dana.
Yeah, dude.
Who?
Rest in peace, Dana.
Rest in peace to Dana.
Dana Carvey. Dana White. I don't know who we're talking about.
This might not be a good pod, but did Gabe fire that guy? Like, did he?
No, Gabe has no control over him.
No, but do you think he said something?
Do you think the contraband had anything to do with it?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
He was just doing nothing.
Gabe is honestly so chill about that kind of thing because
he didn't even know what it was, which I don't believe.
Well,
what is that?
For one, they no longer drug test for marijuana.
Yeah, you can't be smoking on the job though.
Well,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
it's federally. Oh, this is a private company though.
Also,
I don't know the legal laws on these things.
Also, I will say Gabe is pretty chill about, like, there was this one kid I remember that when he was coming to work here, Gabe was like, "You got to go take a drug test," and then he kind of was like, and Gabe's like, "Are you gonna pass it?" And he's like, "Probably not." And he's like, "Okay, well, I won't make you go today then. If you can stay off it for like a few days, then you can go then."
So that is least he did that. That is nice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he really cares. And it's also not... If it was one of his guys, he might have said something, but it's, he's kind of like just like a maintenance guy up at the clubhouse. So.
Yeah, like, what is he doing? Fixing squeaky door hinges and scrubbing the carpet? I can't imagine there's too much maintenance on that building.
Is it Motorcycle Kid? I don't want to say it. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
No, it wasn't him.
It wasn't Hayden?
No, it was another kid. But, yeah, Christmas lights are pretty much done. I keep forgetting, like, because we do Christmas so early, it's like I don't get a chance to fully appreciate Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So, I am excited for Thanksgiving,
But even then, it would be more enjoyable, I think, doing the Christmas lights if it was after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Because now my spirit isn't, like, I'm in the Christmas spirit.
Right.
But we're hanging
start
Christmas lights.
associating Christmas with work.
Yeah. And you do kind of become a little bit of a Grinch.
That is what turned
Scrooge.
Spencer into the Grinch.
Yeah.
Which...
That's where Spencer is right now. He's currently
he's on that mountain.
robbing. Could you imagine?
He's in his fucking...
I hate Christmas.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Up on the mountain,
Him and...
all frozen.
Fuck, what's the dog's name?
Max, but it's Indy.
Yeah.
We should make a Photoshop.
Yeah.
Should.
That would piss him off so
Oh, we
bad.
should get... I might buy Indy the single horn
Oh.
that he puts on him.
Honestly, Spencer loves sleeping in pajamas, so if you got him like some cozy Grinch pajamas, I bet he would actually fuck with them.
Probably. And then get Indy the thing. And then,
Yeah.
There's got to be like a little dog Grinch like outfit thing.
Or he
Like
can
a
fucking man up and shoot a deer once, and then
Yeah,
we could get a
fuck's
horn
sakes.
from there.
Dude
Well,
goes hunting for a week and didn't get anything.
What a
Yeah.
fucking...
He's
Some
going
hunter.
tomorrow, though, so... I didn't realize... He told me deer season's 9 days.
Rifle.
Oh... But still, that's insane. 9 days?
I mean,
It's like just
You think
over a
that's
week.
really long or
No,
really short?
short.
Yeah, it seems like not very long.
I think
I
it's
figured it'd be like
state-
a month or something. Or
It's different state to state. I know it's
Yeah.
different in Washington.
Also, by doing it like over a weekday, some people are probably just like, I need a couple days to like travel to a hunting spot.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be like 9 weekend days. I don't know how that would work.
I don't know. Yeah,
Every weekend in November? I don't know.
I'm ignorant to it because I don't hunt. So,
I'm ignorant.
I'm ignorant.
I'm ignorant. What's your guys' favorite holiday?
Oh, good question.
It's got to be Christmas, I think. It's just the most
Do
like...
you have a reason for?
It's probably just
Why?
the most like happy holiday. Everybody seems to be kind of in a good mood for the most part.
And it's the most. It's the
Nostalgic.
holiday that's associated the most with our childhood.
Childhood,
You know
for
what I mean?
sure.
Like there's so
we're
many.
totally
like,
on the same wavelength.
we all got so, at least for me, and I know a lot of people, but all the childhood memories of opening up Christmas presents, your whole family's there, like the lore of Santa, waking up in the
Right.
morning,
Yeah.
like believing in something like that. Like it's a warm, fuzzy feeling when you like reflect back on those
Right.
good days of your childhood.
Well, in the same way that we are now associating Christmas with work, it was the opposite when we were kids. Because when Christmas time starts rolling around, you're like, I'm going to get a week off of school here
Yeah.
coming up where I get to go hang out with my cousins.
Yeah, you get to play video games
Well, and it's the
on
one
the
time
weekday.
you get something. Like there's no other
I don't
holiday.
get shit
I mean,
all year.
You can call your birthday a holiday, but there's really no other holidays during the year that you get presents for it.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
And then as you get older, the
well, yeah,
fun
everyone
part
loves goodies.
the fun part almost becomes buying the presents for others.
Oh, yeah. It is so much more satisfying
Especially if
now.
you have like nieces or nephews and you can buy them like a cool toy.
Yeah, now you're
And you get to see the reaction
Yeah.
of what like
you get to give a little bit of the,
God.
yeah, you get to give a little bit of
Yeah.
the Christmas magic instead of receiving it.
giving it's way better. Now that I've
Giving's better than receiving.
correct.
Pause.
Play.
But yeah.
It's Christmas, goddamn.
But do you feel like as you
If you get a little harmony going here, that'd be great. Happiness.
Oh, that's not it. What I was saying.
What song did you?
I thought no. I thought the next line was.
I don't know the lyrics.
no, Christmas time is here.
Everyone is queer. Is that? I thought that was.
Thanks
Sorry.
Let me get another beer.
I got loud one time. I'm scraping the mic up.
Oh, that was fucking. That was almost a disaster.
So, Didn't know what was going to be in the mini fridge, obviously.
Me neither.
But thankfully, I decided to display my Budweiser bucket here, which I'm collecting bottle caps in. Because one day, yeah.
Look at that.
Bangtown. From way back.
Oh.
Good thing I never played basketball. Or I did. I was never that good.
One day, I do have aspirations, potentially, for the podcast, making a table with the bottle caps and the epoxy on top.
That would be sweet.
It would be pretty cool to do, like, make a new podcast table.
Yeah.
Maybe one that's not so skinny, like it's a little bit...
Could you even do that with, like, the beer boxes or whatever?
Put epoxy over the beer boxes?
Or would that, like, deteriorate?
I think you...
Be shitty.
The only thing I'd be worried about, and I didn't really realize this was a thing, is during the chemical reaction of the epoxy, like, getting hard, I think, it gets really hot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't really know that, but apparently the epoxy gets really hot.
So it's just burning it?
Well, I don't know if it would burn it or warp it, or if it would, like, be so heavy it would flatten it out and it wouldn't... It's obviously not going to catch it on fire.
That'd be
Yeah,
kind of
but
But-
it could like bleed some of the ink or whatever.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It
And
might
just not turn out.
smear it.
Yeah.
Be
So,
a waste of time.
and also, that would be a lot more satisfying having a shit ton of...
Yeah.
And depending on, like, I don't know, I could get fancy with it and, like, maybe write Grass Daddies.
We gotta
yeah.
start hurrying up then if we want to get this table built.
Yeah, we're
Well, I
gonna need
mean,
a
I
lot
do
more
have
bottle
quite
caps.
a bit.
Let me take a pic. Oh Lord.
Oh shit.
I mean,
Okay, so,
you're-
and I do have this jotted down.
You got a nightside table.
Okay, so do you see
PBR.
PBR?
Yep.
I didn't know this. Because every once in a while, basically when I go to buy beer, I'll either pick a new box for the artwork of it, or I'll get, like, bottles to try to keep going on my collection. For whatever reason, I was like, I don't know if I have any PBR bottle caps. So I got some bottles, and I opened one, and there was a 2 of spade.
Oh.
And I opened another one, 3 of heart.
I've-
Yeah.
I've never noticed
They
that.
all-
So I, being
That's, no, PBR.
game?
being the
Oh,
most
this isn't a PBR.
being the most creative person you've ever met, of course, I got in the lab, my brain, and I came up with a game. We're not playing it now, but a game I would love to play called PBR Poker.
Ooh.
We all
I see
get
what-
a 6-pack because a poker hand is 5 cards, right?
Yeah.
So let's say there would have to be 5 people playing, so 30 bottles total.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
So you would take everyone's extra, and that would be the 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
and
that'd
then
be-
the flop or whatever.
It'd be the
Oh shit.
So then everyone takes their 6-pack. You drink your 5 bottles. You take your 6th one, and we all cast our 6th in the middle, and we see who can get the best poker hand.
Yeah. You can have like
Sweet.
we can have like a little trophy or something for whoever
Yeah,
wins.
it's
Or even just-
essentially random,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's awesome.
and
Poker's
it's called
random.
and it's called PBR Poker.
Ooh, but how would you? Because in poker you bet, right? So
You could bet if you wanted.
Because like obviously the first 3 you put out in the middle could be the flop. We would
Is
need
that what it is? Flop, river,
flop,
and
turn, river.
Yeah,
flop, turn, river. Okay.
I play a lot of cards, but how could we like integrate into this
Did you hear
game
something?
like a betting system?
Well,
Like we could have. Like I'm not
but-
saying it has to be money, but like
right.
we could get
It's not
like
that fun. If it
get.
was,
Yeah, I mean, we just need to get you get in the
beer.
lab. You know, just think of that how we can make a little fun game out of it.
You know, Cam, before his bachelor party, because his bachelor party was so hodgepodged, we were gonna, for a while, we were supposed to just go to an Airbnb out west and, like, go golfing and just hang out. And he's like, he, like, FaceTimed me one day. He's like, I need you to get in the lab because I want to do, like, a college football tournament, figure out how we could do it. And I was just like, okay. Like, I think it's funny how he's, like, acknowledged in the lab.
I mean, you're the king of the lab, really.
Yeah. I mean, I won't even deny
PBR
it.
poker.
No one can
Won't even
brew
deny
up
it.
an
You
idea
are-
like Jake can.
Yeah, he is.
What'd you say?
So no one can brew up an idea like Jake can.
Right. It's
He's
'cause
quite creative.
it's one of the benefits to being a anxious person is when your mind races so much, but if you can steer it in a creative path, you can come up with some ideas.
And that's what we call autism.
you might be right. But yeah. Because I was thinking about
Shut up, broads.
because I opened my
Shout out
six-pack.
autism.
I mean, I got there.
Cheers to that.
Drink to that. Yeah, yeah.
Fuck it.
Does anyone else...
Dude, I remember the first pod we ever did. I swear half the audio was us going... Like, just us burping.
Really?
Yeah.
What was our first episode with you?
It was me, Spencer, and you, and I think we just bullshitted for...
Well, that's...
Isn't that what the podcast is?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what we talked about or did. Or...
Do you go back and re-listen to them, Ben?
No.
No.
I should, but They let
You don't
me,
have to.
Well, I mean, I'll say something stupid and I'll hear it for the next month.
Why? Because we just meme you and we just quote you like crazy?
Yeah.
Well, that would happen regardless of if it was on the episode.
Yeah, I mean, if we did a podcast or not, I'd still be...
Nice. Good tone. Good tone.
God, I am belching like a mofo ho.
Yeah.
Speaking of being in the lab, I did come up with an idea for what to do on the podcast, and I'll get to it in a second here. I just really want to see what your first episode was. We gained another subscriber. We're at 41.
Let's go.
Holy shit.
Shout out number 41.
I don't know who it is. Sometimes it'll give you a notification.
Who?
A notification.
Hey,
I said of who.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Did our number one hater ever?
What if
Ever-
he subscribed? That'd be funny. As
That
fuck.
would be. But
Can we say his name?
did he
We can say his
comment?
name, but I don't remember it.
It's Ethan. I always remember.
Hey, Ethan.
I remember all the haters.
Listen, if you're named Ethan...
I mean, that's
you're
just
pussy.
a bad name.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, your
Kinda.
first episode was titled "The Giant and the Snake." It's when we talked about Andre the Giant and the guy who played for the Cowboys. I don't even.
Larry
remember.
Allen?
No,
Oh,
Might have
there
been
he is.
Larry Allen.
is Larry Allen white?
Oh, no.
Because the guy we talked about was definitely black. Because we were talking about how big his dick was.
No, Larry Allen is a black guy.
Oh, you just said he was white.
No, I thought you were asking if Larry Allen was white.
White dudes don't got big dicks.
Or wait, whatever.
What the? You see why we meme him, folks?
Wait, what? I forgot what you said.
What?
What?
I don't even know either. But that was the first episode you were on. But
Dick? What the fuck?
you know, Eli early subscribed. He subscribed one day, and then he came to me at work the next day, and he's like, "I accidentally subscribed, but I wasn't gonna unsubscribe." So, I was
Hey.
like, "Well,
Thanks, Early. Fucking prick.
accidentally subscribed." Okay, you
That's
guys
kind
wanna?
of that's kind of a slap in the
Yeah,
face.
fuck you.
I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I mean, a sub's a sub, so.
He did the same. He kind of along the same lines. He goes, I added you on Snapchat, but you didn't add me back. It was like 2 weeks ago. He goes, I saw you in the quick ads, so I added you. And I was like, oh, my bad. So I opened up my thing, and actually, it never popped up. And he goes, yeah, I don't know why I did it, because I don't think I'll ever snap you. I was like, oh, okay. And he goes, but I'll add you back. And he did it again, and it didn't pop up on my thing. I was like, oh, that's weird. He goes, oh. I was like, now I kind of started to feel bad, so I did the little, QR code. I was like, oh, here we go. So
Dude, he's just
we're
so
friends on.
He's just so cool. He doesn't have time for your bullshit.
Yeah, I guess.
I know you guys are probably looking at me going, "You have such great posture," and I don't always have this good posture, but this vest is sitting like directly above my stomach. So if I slouch down,
You see the barrel.
the barrel comes out and
beer
it kind of
barrel.
sits on top. So I've been like sitting like this, puffing my chest out as if I'm actually like that, but I'm 100% not.
Dude, the slides should be better. You should start slides.
Should I take this?
Oh, what'd you
Certified
say?
dad bod.
Your doctor, what was it?
What?
You had a name for...
Oh,
Pause.
Whoa. Those
Beer's
Michelobs are kicking in quick.
Shit.
Doctor disrespect my body.
Yeah.
And I'm just Doctor disrespect,
Yeah.
but I just have
No,
a fucking...
you gotta sit like
I just
that.
have
Beer
a
barrel.
barrel.
Own
Yeah.
up to it.
And I just have like taco stains on, and it's just tit dirt on my white shirt and shit like that. Okay, so
The shit in the corner of your mouth.
this is
Cheeto finger.
Yes.
shout out.
Shout out, broads.
Can we get canceled for saying broads?
No,
I don't think so. I don't think that's a
Anything can be canceled.
I don't think it's a discriminatory like discriminatory word. I can't
I got that.
Discriminative?
I
Let's
got
see,
that
let's see.
from Joey Diaz, of course. But there's another. Do you listen to Are You Garbage? It's a podcast, comedians. So it's basically a podcast about they ask questions.
To answer your question, no.
Yeah, they ask questions like, did you grow up in a garbage household? And there's like a list of questions they have, and if you answer yes or no, it's a whole thing.
Okay.
But one of the guys is like, so I was hanging out with my broad. Like, he just says it casually.
Oh, okay, but that
like me and my
Like, he
broad
doesn't mean it to be mean.
No,
it's
he's
just
like,
what he
just
calls.
me and my broad went to dinner, and he's just telling a story. But
Zane wants to talk. Go ahead.
sorry,
So I Googled the definition of a broad, and the definition, Oxford definition, a broad is a woman.
yes,
Oh.
So it's nothing.
it doesn't
Yeah.
say derogatory term for.
No, it's just a woman.
It doesn't say a blonde, stupid woman.
No, let's look at the Cambridge definition.
Cambridge.
Cambridge.
They know what they're talking.
They know
about.
Webster's dictionary
Broad.
describes it as.
They're a little too.
very wide. We walk down a broad. Okay, never mind.
That's just the actual.
There's another
I got
definition
that.
of broad.
Okay, so why do you think those
Wide
two,
range of
'cause
things.
it's the same spelling, right?
Yes, it is.
BROOD. Why do you think women started being called broads?
Okay, actually,
Like they were being very broad? Like, you're being so broad with me. You won't give me a
no.
definitive.
It's gotta
I
be something
asked you
else.
100 times if you want to go to the fucking
you dumb,
cinema
you dumb broad.
to go watch a picture show, but you're being so broad with me because you saying you want to go over to Mary Ellen's to have tea. I don't know. I'm just.
And then fucking Suzanne
Does
said,
does that sound like an old reference? I'm trying to.
Mary
It is-
Ellen
it is
was an
definitely-
old, yeah.
An older reference.
You wanted to go watch a picture show, except I'm saying it just like a white Midwesterner.
Right. No.
Hey, you want to go to the picture show, see?
Oh,
You're
currently.
being so broad with me. I thought you wanted to go to the...
No, I don't think
So, update on the definition.
Let's
Cambridge, a little bit more sophisticated.
By the way, you want to hear
Institute.
my early impression?
Yeah.
Yeah, lay it on me.
Let's go.
I got you.
So good.
So Cambridge
go.
has it as the definition: an
Sorry.
offensive word.
Oh, okay,
For a
here we
woman.
go. Here we go. Okay.
Okay.
Bullshit.
It is. I'm offended.
No, dude.
You broadsided of a bond.
Can you...
Oh, is it a...
Broad.
Is it to describe a woman being, like, big?
Could be. Can we
Because
get a...
everyone knows
Like
calling a woman
she's
fat
broad.
is insulting.
Can you look up the origin of...
Can I get the language of origin, please?
Can you-
That would be a fun podcast. A spelling bee.
Ooh.
And I make you fucking assholes get hammered
yeah.
trying to
And it
spell
should
words.
What it should be is... Actually, I don't even know.
Ah, you guys are right. You guys.
What is it?
So, how did broad come to mean a woman? Slang sense of woman is by 1911 perhaps
shit.
suggestive of broad hips, but is
Oh.
also might trace to American English
But-
a broadwife, word for a woman, often a slave, away from her husband. Earliest use of the slang word suggests immortality of coarse, low-class woman.
Two things. One,
Shut up, bro.
hey,
Shout out, broads.
two things. One, normally don't they say wide hips is a good thing? Because they're like, you want a woman with wide hips because you'll be good at bearing children.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Two, we're shouting them out.
yeah.
We're not saying,
Oh, it's
fuck
not
broads.
discrimin- no,
Yeah,
we're saying,
shout out. Like, we love the
yeah,
broads.
we love
I love...
We love them broad.
we love women that have women's that work hard and
that have wide hips.
I
and
like beer.
Work hard.
Me too. Shout out beer.
Shout out beer. Shout out big hipped women.
shout out big hipped women. Not hip women, big hipped women. Okay,
Big.
I'm in the lab. This is our 62nd episode. You guys having a good time so far? I know I am.
Yeah.
This is our 62nd episode, at least for me. You've been on
5? This might be
5
my
or so
5th.
episodes.
Number
This
3.
is your third.
Yes, it is.
I think we are seasoned vets at this point. And you know what?
Might be my 6th. I forgot about the double episode we recorded.
I don't know if that second one even counts.
Oh, it was uploaded, so it does count.
Okay, how about this? It counts if you can tell me one thing we talked about besides.
I can't.
Okay, it doesn't count.
Oh, it's funny too. The Cutwater box is right behind me, and that was
what you drank?
I had 4 of those and 2 BuzzBalls.
That'll do it to you.
Did you? Crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's not.
I was on that episode?
I'm pretty. Yeah.
Okay.
Well. No. Fuck it. Whatever.
I think you were drinking them on the Medusa episode.
So I'm driving down 16.
Oh, the BuzzBalls might have been the BuzzBalls were the.
That was the BuzzBalls were the
big cup. Whatever.
No, the BuzzBalls were the Rambling Feud episode. We drank those for the
Didn't I have
Rambling
big
Feud.
Cup? Wasn't that?
No,
Who
no,
cares?
no.
Who
We
cares?
drank the BuzzBalls and then
See, I think I had Cutwaters. I'm pretty sure I had Cutwaters. If I'm correct. I don't know.
you realize if I ever get canceled someday, picture this. I get canceled
cares?
someday. I'm in court. Mr. Killam, you were on record of saying, and they recite something absurd, and I go, I did?
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, you did. Here's a video clip. And I'm just like, oh shit, I guess I didn't say that.
Like, what happens if the whole courtroom just starts laughing? Like, even
I think you automatically get off.
even like the
I think you
the
should.
jury, like you look over and the jury's just like
It should be a rule. If
they're
you
like,
can make the judge
not
laugh.
guilty.
I legit.
That's funny.
I legit think you shouldn't. What you say under influence, like if they can prove you were under influence, what you say after that should not count.
Yeah, like listen, my blood alcohol level was
Have you
twice the
heard
legal limit. You know,
the when Charles Barkley got a DUI, what his excuse was to the officer? He was like, "Bro, if you knew this chick, or because I guess she was really good at sucking dick, and she's like, if you knew what she could do to whatever, she'd be like, you'd be driving too." And he said that, like, he's just said that. It's like, well, that's not gonna hold up in court. But
Here's my impression of a judge that I just made laugh at a trial for me being canceled, about to let me off.
after double murder,
No,
make
I
him
just got
laugh.
canceled for saying something.
Shit.
I hereby sentence Mr. Killam free of all charges and shout out bras.
on that note, beer me,
Get this shit out of here.
fucking beer me.
Isn't it crazy? Not only being an adult, but and being able to purchase alcohol that you can legally consume.
Dude, that fucked me up for a while.
But have you noticed how just when a song comes on, you're just like, I need to get a beer in my body right now.
Yeah.
Or like something makes you laugh and you're like, that just made me so happy, I want to drink.
Yeah.
What is that?
Or that sucks so bad, please give me.
Yeah,
Or
That's
yeah,
my
I'm so
favorite.
stressed. I
Yep.
need a
Not even stress, but like after a long day of bullshit, and you're just like, dude.
you know, I need
a beer would just
If I
cure
go
12,
everything.
or
just
no,
going
even
through it.
12.
No,
of
you
them.
get
I
the
need 12 of
three.
them.
You hit 3 of them quick, get that buzz, and you're just like,
oh, days
This
better.
guy's got drinking down to a science. Look,
I swear. Yeah.
you hit 3 of them quick and then you're good.
Like 3 of them, you hit a level,
And then you
days better,
chill.
and you just keep going.
And then you have a decision to make. Do you ride it out and just keep going and totally fuck your night up, or do you say this was good enough
Also,
and then just relax?
do you remember getting your first? Obviously, probably
Do
not.
we?
But the idea of there's something about like when you're by yourself, chilling, playing video games, and you get that 2 beer buzz going,
It's so good.
and you feel so good.
It's so good.
There was a kid the other kid in the group chat. I know I've talked about this before on the pod, but I'm bringing it up again because odds are you probably haven't listened to all those or even heard it. Fucking average listen time of 4 minutes. Anyways,
It's pretty.
the
good.
other Camden is newly turned 21. We are getting ready to have a backyard get together, whatever. And he goes, yeah, I got like 5 beers I can bring. Like, you know, he's like, yeah, I still got some beer I could bring over to
Yeah.
drink. And we're just like, yeah, okay. And he's just like, I'm like, why haven't you just drank them? And he's like, I'm not going to drink by myself. That's just weird. And Cam and I just looked at each other and just started laughing in his face.
Dude. Drinking.
You're not a
Drink
man
by-
until you've drank by
There's
I'm
yourself.
not
an
going to
age-
drink by myself.
There's an
And we're just
age-
like,
where you realize drinking by yourself is almost more fun than
It's even a bit therapeutic.
right.
We might be alcohol.
Well, because here's my take on drinking by yourself. It's way easier.
It's almost the only way I can get through the day.
It's way easier to stop when you're by yourself. To just have 3 beers. You know what I mean? And just get that buzz and
Oh,
stop.
yeah, no. It's easier to stop
But when you're
when
with
your buddies
people-
aren't just going, oh my God, are you about to throw up? You need 3 more.
Yeah, we didn't know around. No.
Cam is like that.
Yeah.
Spencer's like that.
Yeah, I'm like that.
But have you ever gone too far by yourself?
Yeah, it's
Then it just
that's
gets
also
then it gets
fun.
depressed. No,
No,
I
I've
think
never
it gets
gone too far
depressed.
by myself.
I have, and it gets really depressing because then you get into your drunk thoughts and you're like, "What the fuck am I doing?
True.
I'm fucked up right now. I'm the only one in my house."
Yeah.
like and you're just like, there's like it's a bell curve of like, all right, nice buzz, perfect. What the fuck am I doing?
Perfect drunkenness.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, true. That is true.
Yeah, it's like a
was
nice
me
little
in
like,
Omaha.
okay, nice.
I'll be
This is
honest.
really good. What the fuck am I doing? It's a bell curve by yourself.
You guys
want
want to play a fun game?
Let's play it.
I love games.
Back to what I was talking to. This is our 60-second episode, and you guys are about to watch the newest up-and-coming game on the Grass Daddies Podcast called I'm So Good at Podcasting, I Can Talk About Anything.
Ooh.
What I have here queued up on the old interwebs is a random podcast topic generator. And what I think we should do is
love
queue
this
it up
already.
and show these motherfuckers how good we are at bullshitting.
right.
Because,
Fuck yeah.
because I believe
What is this?
And we're gonna post again. Fuck you, Evan.
Ethan.
I
Ethan.
believe-
Fuck you. Fuck you.
is it Ethan?
Sure.
Fucking
Ethan. I think it's
believe,
Ethan Blake.
I believe
Pussy.
sorry, women.
I
keep
believe that we can pull up any podcast topic shot out of a cannon, and we can at least riff on it for a couple
We could probably bring a
couple
topic.
minutes. A couple
the-
minutes. We
yeah.
can find our footing in it.
Yeah.
Make a couple jokes on it.
Let's test our bullshit.
I'd even revisit it at some point.
Topics for okay, so I'm on capitalizemytitle.com. Whatever that means. Topics for anyone, business, couples, family, essays.
Oh, what? That's a topic?
Do you want We can choose.
I was like, hold up.
I might not be good at this game
Should
anymore.
we do it? Should we
Let's
do
do one of
anyone?
each. Let's do one of each.
Yeah.
No. It's just you
Oh.
can select like the filter.
Yeah, do them all.
So if you do like couples, it'll be like, "What's your favorite sexual position?"
Oh, that
well,
would
I don't
actually be
know,
fun.
but
Doggy.
because so I have it queued up as
Okay,
anyone, and the
inverse
first
missionary.
thing,
Just make up a position.
inverse missionary,
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
inside out crocodile. Okay,
Yeah.
so that one takes some thinking, and stretching. So what's the first thing that comes up is what's your favorite genre of movie? Like that was just what it pulled up. I don't know if that's just
Adult?
what it has. Moving on. But that
Okay.
is under topics for anyone. Do you want me to put a filter on it? Well, but before we get into it, I'm curious what essays is.
Just click
just
on
gonna
it and let's
click
give it a rip.
Do athletes deserve the high salaries they receive? Why or why not?
Absolutely.
That's going to get too ranty. Let's go to anyone.
whoa. Oh.
Let's go to anyone again.
Okay.
It's got to be something funny. We can't just sit here and rant and go,
Yes, they do.
What's wrong with the healthcare system in America?
Well, for starters.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I clicked on anyone again.
Please.
It says, what do you fear is hiding in the dark?
Bill Cosby.
I could give you the psychological answer.
What? Let's hear a enlightened.
You guys want to give a
Logical
stupid
answer.
response and then
No, let me.
I already
Okay.
gave mine.
He did.
Bill
He said Bill
Cosby.
Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
But why? But why is he hiding in the dark? Because you can't see him.
you put the pill in the drink and it gets
I
fizzy.
think for the
and then
people at
she
home,
goes,
you can
"Woo-hoo,"
figure out
when
why-
you take her back to your apartment and you put her on the futon and you go
Food
"Woo-hoo."
delivery.
Oh, special delivery.
Shit.
You walked right in on my Bill Cosby impression.
Perfect.
Oh, great. My favorite.
Can you just give me a couple tacos?
You just want a couple tacos?
Yeah, I just want a couple tacos
Didn't you
to
get
soak up this
7?
shit. Well, yeah, but I'm not going to eat all 7.
No, I know, but
About?
it's an impressive amount of tacos, to be honest.
I'm still gonna leave those down here.
But maybe the question is, what isn't hiding in the dark?
Hey, This is a good moment. This is a great moment, actually. Shout out, broads.
Shout out, broads.
Shout out.
Lena, real quick.
Lena, thanks for coming in.
Are you gonna ask?
When
what
you
I-
hear the word
Yeah,
broad,
okay, good.
what comes to mind? Is it something
We were looking up the actual
positive or
origin.
negative?
I think it just means female.
There you go. Yep. So we did find
All right.
two different definitions.
So I'm in the right.
Wait,
no, yeah. I
All
think
right,
it's
we're good.
I mean,
I
it
just
ca-
want 3.
yeah. It's just another word for a woman.
Four's too many.
Like I'm going out with my broad.
No, but
Yeah.
I'm going to dinner with my broad.
Right.
the origins of it have something to do with either wide hips or just like lower class.
It's a lower
working
class- yeah.
Women.
I feel like you could use it in a negative.
You could use any word in a negative.
Like,
Right.
well, no, but like, I don't know. If
Be like, you
someone-
fucking sod cutter.
way. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. You fucking. Yeah. Like
You
yeah.
fucking cup cutter.
It's
call
in
me
how
Mexican
the
or
tone of
something.
voice and how you use it.
right. How good's that taco?
I have the best job in the world.
I've never had.
oh wait, I'm not going to pay for that.
I've never had Taco John's outside of breakfast.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never had Taco John's sober.
I got
Because-
another question for you. What do you
Yes.
fear is hiding in the
Oh yeah. All right.
Bill Cosby was your answer.
Can I get one of those?
Absolutely, man.
I'm sorry. to
I
break
say
up the podcast.
fear itself.
Fear.
Because the human's innate ability to survive an unknown situation is what cues the fear response when you're running up the stairs from a darkness. It's there might be something dangerous behind me, so I need to run quickly, and my senses are on high alert.
Right.
Yeah. And I think that goes back to just human nature.
So
'Cause
what
you go back
fear is
'cause
whatever you're afraid is going to possibly get you.
Yeah, because like you think about a kid, like little kids are always scared of the dark, and because there's monsters under the bed, there's a monster in the closet. But obviously, you grow older, you get a little bit more logical. You know, there's nothing in there. But as a kid, don't you think that's
Maybe
like
someone
hu-
hiding who broke into my house.
But like human nature, you go back 1,000 years when like you were nomadic, you
Might be a
lived in the
tiger.
wild.
Oh,
there was actual like an
Wolves.
animal or something actually hunting you, so there was something to fear.
Right.
So maybe our childish fear of the dark is just like ancient human instincts of always being in the wild, because for thousands of years humans actually had to fear the dark because you didn't know if there was a tiger, a wolf, a bear out there to attack you.
right.
So
True.
I 100% agree. It goes back to our biological response for survival.
yeah.
What was the worst book you had to read for school? How about the best book you had to read for school? That's fucking lame.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
But if you really want to answer it, I don't care.
The best would be.
I can tell you the only book I
I'll
read
be
cover
honest-
to cover
I don't.
You guys read?
Oh, there's
for
one
English
book
class.
in 5th grade. I thought I was like an English major, and I read. Oh man,
Wait, in 5th grade?
5th grade. I read a series of books. The only time I've ever done that. I can't even remember the name of them. It was
Like a college major? Like, what do you mean you thought you were a major?
dude. I thought I was fucking William Shakespeare. Like with how I was reading. It was fuck. What was it? It was. They were like legit.
Gregor the Overlander.
No, but they were like
No,
I
okay.
can't remember the name of them, but they were legit books that were like 200 for a 5th grader, a 200-page book.
The Door Within trilogy.
No, it was God damn it.
Son of a
It
gun.
was kind of like a mystery kind of book.
Laura Ingalls Wilder.
There was a baby with like sharp
The Little
teeth.
House on the Prairie.
No.
Hatchet.
I had to read that.
That was a good book. I
No, but
enjoyed
see,
that
all those
book.
movies or books I hated.
Really?
Whenever it was assigned to me, I hated it. But there was one like series of books I found by myself, read the whole series. As like a 5th grader, never read a book again. I legit haven't read a full book since 5th grade.
I read one, like, I did not read in high school. When we had reading assignments,
No.
I'd always be like,
Cliff Notes or watch the movie.
Spark Notes.
or,
Yeah, Spark Notes. There you go.
or I would like ask a buddy, like, did you do the reading? Will you give me the rundown on the chapter so I can try to pass the quiz?
Just something, anything. You can have that.
There was
Alright.
one
I'm gonna
book.
take it.
There was one book that I read cover to cover, and I was like, "This is the only time I actually feel confident in writing this paper for this book because I fucking read it. I know what questions she's asking me, and I'm gonna give my best intellectual response to these questions
Yeah.
because I read the whole book."
Yep.
And Trace didn't read a fucking word of it. grade than me, bullshitting his way through it. And I'm like, what?
Fuck.
I read the book.
That's bullshit.
Anyway,
You know what that boils down to? Reading's bullshit.
Reading is bullshit.
You know what? You could.
English class
Is bullshit.
where they can just take. I mean, it's essentially to a point an opinion. If you're
Yeah.
writing a paper, why do you think the character developed this innate sense of protection of? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like,
it
what
is
do you
an
think? What
and
do
it-
you think?
And I think that comes down to like how good are you with words or stating your opinion, right? Because I could read the book, I can know everything that happened.
I did.
But if yeah. So like
I
you
got
read
like
it.
a C.
Let's
and
say
Trace got like a B, and I'm like, what?
let's say I read a book, and I completely understood it, read the whole thing, but then I go to write my essay, and it's just my opinion or my outlook on it is just not what the teacher had in mind.
Right.
She's like, oh, or maybe I'm just not good at writing. She'd be like, oh yeah, you got to C. And then someone that just like read
Or
the
they
cliff
just
notes,
thought, that's not a very good analysis.
yeah,
Right.
or like someone just like didn't read the book. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna bullshit this, but they're very good at bullshitting, very good at like formulating an opinion in a good argumentative way, and they get like an A.
Do you think part of it is they're like, I think he read it, so I'm going to give him more
Maybe. Dude, I had that
points?
in high
Or
school.
he sounds like he didn't read it, so I'm going to dock him a little bit.
I had that happen in high school. I don't think I ever got a grade over a C in high school for like essays or whatever. I get to college, I'm getting A's, like high B's, and I'm like,
Oh,
you dumb bitch. Like,
you
how
mean
are
where the professor doesn't know you?
Right.
And doesn't have any bias?
Right, and I'm like, you dumb like, how the
I thought
fuck
that too once.
am
I
I
mean-
getting legit, like, almost not passing English to having an A in it? It's like, how the fuck, I don't know.
You know, that's a very good point.
Fuck English majors. Fuck all you English
How
majors.
much do you think
Pussies.
like high school teachers' opinions and biases reflects students' grades?
Oh, 100%.
Let's say you're in English class,
Almost all of them.
and you're just a shit student. You're always distracting,
But you're
just,
hot.
You know what I mean? No. It's like
You're
you're just,
hot
you're just
too.
like you're just a disruptive child, but you're a genius. Do you think that can like
Okay, we're recording.
do the thug shake. Hey, Roland, do the
you know what I
thug
mean?
shake.
Or let's say there's a young
It's human error. Of course there's going to be some,
yeah.
no one can say, like, what's the principal going to do? You gave that girl too good of a grade because you think she's hot. He could be like, what?
Yeah.
Like what? Do you,
What are you accusing me of? It'll never happen.
but why does it have to be a girl? What if it was a guy?
It was a hot guy.
It could be a
What if
guy.
it was a hot guy?
It was a hot guy.
It 100% could be. Or it could
Do you
be
think that-
someone
No,
from
that's
like a
happened.
rich
No,
family.
I mean, like, we all played sports, and I wasn't that great,
Yeah,
but we got
you
away
think
with
that-
it probably where you meet a cool math teacher, and he's just going to throw you a B.
I'm friends with his parents or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
a
what
big
if-
thing in private schools.
That is actually. I feel like that definitely is.
But what's fucked up, my English teacher in high school was I played baseball with her kid, like, pretty much all through Little League. She'd give me fucking C's. I'm like, you fucking bitch.
I was at your house this weekend.
And then the audacity
cooked me
she
dinner.
had in the yearbook, she was like my quote, like, Ben is the greatest student ever. I was like, fuck no, I wasn't. You fucking gave me C's. I almost
How about this?
came up with a great
Like, fuck you, Miss Erickson. You gave me a C.
Miss
I'm
Tinsley,
clicking
you
through
bitch.
some of these because,
Sorry,
I
Miss
mean,
Tinsley.
I know we could riff on them almost too well.
Oh, please, no.
I could
One of
throw them at us.
I know, but
please.
one of them was like, if you could know the answer to anything in the future, what would it be? And I'm like, I don't want to take these boys down that hole.
Where's the
How about
chorus?
this?
I can go so many different directions.
I know. Do you play any instruments?
Do you? I play.
Guitar.
I can fuck around on the piano.
Nuh-uh.
Well, I learned piano first, not that well, but piano's
Did
easy.
you play an instrument in like elementary school? Because I had recorder.
Does the recorder?
Yeah, let's go. Hot cross buns till I die,
That's
bitch.
literally that. I am not musically talented.
We used to have bells. Did you ever do bells?
I got kicked
in,
out
like,
of that class. in
kindergarten?
6th grade, actually.
Oh,
Ooh, this might be a good one. What's the worst job interview you've ever had?
my first one ever at a pizza place. She was like, "Why do you want the job?" And I was like,
Money.
I know," which I
But you
didn't
can't
say
say
that.
that.
No, but you can. People understand that you need money.
Everyone knows that's
Money-
your real reason for
Right.
it.
But no, especially for like a part-time, especially in like high school, college. Why am I working at Pizza Hut? Because I love pizza and I love, making dough. Like, no, I need money. And I didn't realize,
I
like,
love serving the customer.
right, no.
Oh, that guy that lives in a trailer and he's
Yeah.
peeling off some dirty ones for your tip.
Yeah,
What do you think I'm doing this
that
job
one
for? The love of the
short-
game?
Yeah, no, exactly. I think they realize, like, you're in it for the money. And instead
sure
of
to make
saying
some
that,
money,
I was
yeah.
like, well, I don't know. I told her that. I was like, I don't know.
I need a job. I need to make money.
And
You're like, what do you think I'm wearing this for?
Yeah.
Like, what do you think I'm doing this job for? I'm wearing a Monster shirt and a Cookie Monster flat bill.
I'm smoking a cigarette.
I got Osiris skate shoes on.
I had those too.
I'm wearing adult Heelys. What do you think I want this job for?
Fucking
Huh?
asshole. Yeah, what do you think I am?
To spread the good word?
Yeah. No, but yeah, that was pretty much mine. I was like, I don't know why I want this job. And she was like, all right, so this interview's done. I'm like, well, fuck that up for sure. Like, that was my first ever job. And I was shitting bricks, dude.
I could give a depressed answer.
Huh.
I don't have to.
I mean,
Well, you can.
I mean,
You
now I'm interested. I want to know.
The people want to know.
So I was interviewing for a job for like Blue Sky Satellite. And it was right when I was transitioning. So I don't know.
You told me this, didn't you?
I don't know if you guys know this or not. I was telling you about when I was thinking about going to work there.
That's right.
But my actual job interview for it. So when I left college, part of the reason was because out of nowhere, and we could steer this into a happy topic, but
Yeah.
out of nowhere I started getting really depressed. And I told the doctor, I'm like, I have no reason to be depressed. Like, I have a good family relationship, promising future. I'm in school. I have a nice girlfriend that I really like. Why do I feel depressed? And they're just like, you might just be depressed. Like, it's possible to have a chemical imbalance in your brain.
Here's a 50 milligram Xanax.
They didn't give me that.
Figure it out, fucker.
But
Hope for a green
while I
card.
was,
No, never mind.
I'll call it transitioning. Like my brain just started,
Yeah.
I was just getting really like anxious.
Right.
During that period, something weird was happening where my brain was racing so fast. I went to a job interview and I was like, still trying to get a grasp on what was going on in my brain. I went to a job interview and the guy was talking to me and it was like I could not lock it in. He was like looking at me and talking to
You were
me.
hearing him, but you weren't listening.
I couldn't focus.
Dude.
It was so weird. It's not like I didn't want to,
Right.
but it was like he was
Your
just
mind-
talking at me and I
but your
was
mind
not
was- but your-
receiving
yeah.
any of it.
Your mind was somewhere else.
You got alpha.
But it wasn't. I wasn't
dominated
thinking
you.
about anything else. It was
That's
like
weird.
I couldn't retain anything he was saying because I was so just like
Fuck that.
fixated on I don't know what. It was so weird.
That is interesting.
But I'm a big advocate for mental health. Shout out. I don't know.
Shout out Big Pharma.
Shout out broads.
Shout out Big Pharma and everything they do to people.
I think that I don't know if that's a positive.
It's not. No.
Definitely
Fucking around.
not.
It's
Fuck
definitely
Big
not.
Pharma for fucking people up,
No.
not actually helping them and just prescribing them drugs.
Keep warping
Hey.
their brains. It's good.
Guess what? What's the best pair of shoes you've ever owned? Why were they so good?
These, whatever these are. Nike.
Air Force Ones?
Nikes. No,
Did you, on the topic of Heelys, did you guys have Heelys?
I did.
I was not allowed to have them.
When they first.
My mother would
when-
not let me and my brother
No,
have
yeah.
them.
When they first came out, I tried them and fucked myself. I can't remember. I didn't like seriously fuck myself up, but like I definitely came home crying to my
You
mom.
like headbutted your mom's Dodge Durango in the
Something,
garage.
and she was like,
These aren't safe.
she took the wheels out of them. She's like, you could
You can have the shoes,
You
just
can
not
have
the
the
wheels.
She
like-
put a boot on the